Well, here's something I've been chomping at the bit the last few days wanting to make a video on. I made one before it was finished and didn't post it, which was good. Here is a 8-frame extractor that I have made in the last week. The center rod on the spinner is a, see that? That's a 1/2-inch threaded rod. I cut those little indentions out in the bottom with the router where that little, this right here, will fit down in the bottom. Holds 8 medium frames, only medium frames. I got 4 supports. You see that threaded rod right here. These are 3/8. I've probably got a maximum actual money, $100 bill tied up in it, and so this thing has saved me a fortune, and I'll probably be using it for a while. The inside is coated with beeswax. I just got done doing that. I don't know if you can see the shine on it or not, but all of that's wax. It would hold water if you didn't have this pour spout on the bottom of it. But yeah, all of this is wax coated under here. So that's that. There's a low speed 1/2-inch chuck drill from Harbor Freight. That's what that is. I got one drill that was too fast. Of course, I've got uses for it anyway. I'll end up keeping it, but this is about $45 at Harbor Freight. Now, that little deal is a router speed control. So I can vary the speed of the drill, because you have to have the drill set wide open to begin with. And then you plug it into here and then vary the speed with this little knob. About as fast as I can run the thing, or feel comfortable running it, as medium here, but that doesn't matter, just so I've got some kind of control over the speed without having to stand around and hang on to the trigger on the drill. It suits me fine. Yep. So that's how I've got the frames going in. When you cut the cappings off of them, they're going to be flush with the walls of the frames anyway. So the comb is, so they'll should fit right through here. A little tedious fit, not bad. You're wondering about those 2 holes there and 2 holes down there. That was to balance the spinner. That was the heavy spot. So I just drilled 2 1-inch holes in the top, 2 in the bottom, and that leveled it up. It doesn't even shimmy hardly at all, running nearly wide open. But yeah, so I'll show you all this baby running now. Quite proud of this contraption. Now that's low. That's slow enough. I mean, you wouldn't blow anything out like that. That's about where it levels off on low. that is. I got a 1/2 inch bearing on the top, and I got a bar that runs through. You can see it mounted, set into the wall in the bottom down in there. That runs across, and there's a 1/2 inch bearing in the bottom. So it's mounted solid through bearings and driven by a 1/2 inch drill. I think it's going to do just fine. As soon as I get 8 frames of capped honey in May or whenever it is, we'll see. Curious to try this baby out. But it should be 100% food safe. The only thing the honey is going to come in contact with is wax on the walls of this plywood. It's not going to see any wood at all other than the frames. And yeah, so that's that. That's what you come up with when you got more time than money, I suppose. So I'm going to run it again, and then that's going to be it. Well, be back in a minute. Alright, got that figured out. Here it is one last time. Alright, I shall throw this up on YouTube.